Hello there, this is Nancy from Niha Inc. here at Calhoun Park. Checking out the renovation so I could, go to the Parks Commission, meet with Norman, meet with Tom Ash, the new leader for the Parks and Recreation Department. And I'm showing you everybody, today is Monday, April 15, what the handball courts look like. The new handball courts that will be ready for inauguration, hopefully the end of October, early November. We'll see. So we were concerned when we saw that picture that Wimble took that it was gonna be very close to the fence. I'm like, oh my God, there goes the court.
Like, man, we just jumped in. It's a small guy with a small camera. Now, we appreciate the picture though. I was down here about like a week ago, and I stopped by, seen them doing all the walkways, and I made the video at Plainfield, at the cave. But I didn't know that they were going to be doing this like that much. I didn't want to approach them because they looked like they were all busy. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna start.
But
talking.
our main concern is that the side running space is 10 feet on the sides and plenty of space after the long line. So that is not imitation, a copy of the handball courts behind the Chestnut Middle School or the Academy.
And I'm wondering what's going to go on is with this. That's cut, so this light must that's why it's good to see what they're going to do. This probably got to get moved because if you run sideways, you're going to crash into a pole. So that doesn't make sense. So I got to see what they're going to do with it.
They're going to have to move
cut
it.
So and it's old, so maybe they're going to be moving that.
Yeah.
But that's crazy that's there. There's no thing in the plans when I keep looking at the things that doesn't show a light. It's an old light, so they're probably taking that down. Well, the thing is up there, those were new, but that's cut, so maybe their plans are just taking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in a weird spot. So they kind of moved it up. So I'm wondering, see, that one's not in a bad spot. Kind of is too. You run sideways.
Of course. Yeah, the two lights on both the right and the left. Yeah.
Kind of in between there, so they moved it up.
I don't know. Woo! But they gotta be fencing.
No, it's good.
On this side.
It's already set to be
because
fenced.
this will be the expanded playground on the left.
Side, yeah. And obviously this is going to be
and to make sure there are no benches inside the court.
No, I had talked to them about that. Supposedly the second thing showed no benches, so they had took it out because that was going to be like a bench right outside one of the the closer to the long line on the side. If it was in the back, because you see all the space, yeah, in the back that would have worked. Look at all that.
No, we need running space in the back, Will.
No, but that's a lot of running space. Because you're already at, if you're here, the wall, I go all the way from here. Here. That's already, because you need, yeah, that's already too much. It has a big thing that says stop. Probably gonna break my leg.
Lo bañaste, Willie. Okay, so it's more than 34 feet, you're saying?
Well, this is 30, just from there. So it has to be, there's 34 plus 10 in the back. But that was 30 just on that piece of wood. And you got another 10 feet. That's about 40. So you're talking, there's about 50 feet. So that was 30. And you got another, you're gonna have 15 feet in the back. So it's gonna feel like Crompton in the back.
Okay.
Which is good running space. So you're gonna be able to be back here. This is already, the long line would be there. You're gonna have more than enough space in the back.
Yep.
The size, that was the big concern that we had. if this fence is gonna stay or not. We don't know if they're gonna create something else. So the concern would be just to run it by them that like this could be cut and they could be putting a fence here. We don't know that. So
You don't want it too close.
No, I'm saying we don't know because that from here to here, this is already more than what Crompton has. Crompton only has 9.5 feet on the sides. But even if it was here, it still gives you enough space. This is obviously better, but we don't know if they're keeping this or not. They might be using something totally different.
Who knows?
They just keep it there for now. It's there. I don't know. Because I think they're going to put new fencing. Because they have fencing with openings in the back.
Yep.
And one in the front. This might not even be the fencing they're going to use.
Okay.
So they're probably going to take this fence out and they're going to work this area too. According to what I've seen in the plans.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably going to stay with the 10 feet. You never know if back there we have all that running space, but it might be pushing that in.
Mm-hmm.
This might stop here. It might stop there. You know what I'm saying? Because they have something that's there. So this fence might come in a little bit. Hopefully not too much, but it might come in to give it the 10 feet all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure that they don't move that. That's a lot of distance. That picture was deceiving. But that's a lot of space. But like I said, I don't think that that's going to stay like that. According to what I've seen in the thing, there's 2 entrances in the back. I don't know if it's going to be on this side. But there's going to be entrances in the back and there's going to be one on the side to get into the court. So I think it's definitely to get a new fencing. And it might be a taller fence than this. That's like an 8-foot fence.
15 is better.
No, they're not going to do a 15.
No, 12?
They might be going with 10 or 12.
10 to 12 maybe.
Yeah, because I think they're going to shrink it around. I think these things that's not going to be there.
The branches got to get trimmed back.
No, they already trimmed all that.
But
it's not going to go that far. They trimmed that, you see?
I see that.
This thing here is probably going to go. I'm surprised they didn't take it out before they or, because you need some kind of a frame or something to take that out. You know what I'm saying? This wouldn't make sense to leave that
I'm
there.
talking about those branches right there. Those above the potty.
That one branch would have to probably go.
Yep.
We got to talk to them about that, but that's looks like an easy thing. But this here, though, that's the only thing. I got to see what's going to happen with this. You know what I mean? So the light pole, I may take a picture of it because I got to send that to them.
And I'll take a picture of that one on the right. Okay. And to make sure they have surveillance cameras on the lights.
Yeah, whatever it is. But I mean, probably going to have some. But I'm more concerned about them getting it done right so people out here every day. They're using it, you know what I'm saying? And if they get it done before the year's over, we can have a nice family tournament, you know what I mean, with the community and with the players and everybody come and celebrate the court. This has been, long waiting.
How long has this been a process?
No, it's been, you got to remember, Calhoun was advocated before even Plainfield. So I'm talking about, I made calls from Holyoke, you know what I mean, when I lived out here. And other people have too, of the original court, and then they ended up fixing that. But then they did Plainfield because they were going to do the new school. We used to play behind the building over here and at the ice cream place over here. So at that time there was even a little wall right over there. In the other part, there's a little wall. Nobody really used it.
Who's gonna use a little wall, Will?
No, it was like an 8-foot wall.
Yeah.
It had a mural on it. It was a little flag. And it was by the apartments over there. And then the big one up by that, whatever that is up there. The one that, by off of Boston Road up there. I never played on that.
But let's head out. We came like bats out of hell.
No, but I think seriously, because according to what I seen in the plans that I see in the thing there, they're gonna shrink that. I think that's gonna be moved in because they even that's the tree there if they're gonna do that. Things will probably get modified, but I thought that's what they were gonna do to make a certain kind of walkway there. So that fence might be, I think it's going to be taken out.
Okay.
It would make stupid to take it out now because it's creating a barrier, so they can work on it. You know what I mean? But that thing there, if they take that down, I wonder how they're going to take that down. They probably just take it and pull it down and drop it. But they would have to do that before they do any other, because you can't leave that there. Look, this one's out of the way. You can't leave that. It'd be great to have lights. I don't know what they're gonna do. This needs to be relocated. You can't run sideways. You would only have, and it's not like running into a fence. So then, you know, they're probably most likely gonna do that. They're gonna show anything about a light. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't run. Everything I step on is gets destroyed. That's even less than that, like 10 feet. You know, you can't run.
You know you run
And
sideways.
It's a short 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you surf from here, you run sideways. That's going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
They're most likely going to remove it.
They have to remove it.
We'll have a conversation with them. But this would be crazy.
And they have to
See that
remove
tree?
this light
It's gonna be
too.
kinda cool 'cause you're gonna get some shade.
Mm-hmm. Bye everybody. I'll keep you updated
And on that
on the
side,
Calhoun Park handball courts in Springfield, Mass. on Jefferson Ave.